Hey YouTube. I don't like washing dishes, so just gonna yap this time. How are y'all doing today? I'm having a great time. Not really. No, I'm having a horrible time. I just wanted to go to sleep, but my parents said I had to wash some dishes. So this is where I'm at right now. Um, it's happening. You know, I've been wondering what. What have I been wondering? That is a good question. I don't know. I'm pretty tired right now. I've been wondering, is Full Metal Alchemist a good show? 'Cause Loki, I've heard a lot about it, like Vinland Saga. Um, I've watched a lot of anime. I mean, I'm not like an anime kid. I don't think. Hopefully not. But I've watched some stuff, and I thought it was pretty good. Um, but yeah, now I don't know what to watch. Right now I'm watching, finishing Tokyo Ghoul. Gonna do Attack on Titan. You know, some really cool ones. But thinking of that to watch next. But what else I do with my time? I read books. I read lots of books. Well, not lots of books, but enough to make it considerable amount. I can fill 2 bookshelves with the amount of books I have. Um, so that must say something about me. I don't know. I have the manga of Promised Neverland. My sister was gonna give me Sailor Moon, but like, low-key, that's too girly for me, for real. But yeah, so I'm thinking of watching those. What I wondered is, yeah, how have you ever wondered, should I become a beast so then I can go on a TV show like the Thousand Pound Sisters? Yeah, it's a really outlandish thought, but you know, I was thinking one time with my friend back in Texas. I was like, bro, we should low-key become really, really big men. Uh, but not muscularly, because that's too hard. Um, I stuck to it because you know I've been bulking for the past 16 years, but it doesn't show. So I'm kind of stuck in a pickle here. Um, my friend, he decided to go in full workout mode, so he's become a big, strong, burly man of age of 16. I don't know about burly or massive. Massive? Low taper face. Um, but yeah, I always thought that there's just a quick way to get money, but it shortens your lifespan. You know, it's like a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's like you try to get some money, but it just shortens your lifespan. So that's a negative thing. But the money though. And you get lots of food for just, you know, being on a channel, that TV channel might change addictions, you know? Well, no. If you're obese, you want to be on the My Strange Addictions. So I don't necessarily know. What category is that? Or is that just like the average American? So I believe like Americans range of like half of us are like obese, which is an insane statistic. It's way more than any other like country, or maybe we're like right below or something like that. But I think we're on #1 of obese people. Yeah, go America. Another thing, why can't people just cut off their fat? Or is that what fat transplants do? Or not transplants, but like, you know? Why not just like cut it all off? Or is that like a really bad thing? Oh, it's probably integrated a lot of blood cells and stuff like that, so you probably couldn't do that very smoothly operated. Yeah, I don't know. Why blast heavy metal in your ears? Like, bring me the Oasis. No, Horizon. Oasis, that's a whole different band. When you can listen to 21 Pilots. I fell in love with 21 Pilots ever since I first heard him by my big brother. He's now a mechanic. He's an awesome older brother. Plays video games with me sometimes. That's us. But yeah, lives back in Texas. I don't see him very often. Actually, I never really saw him often, even when I was in the household with him. Kind of sad, but yeah. Why listen to heavy metal when you can listen to 21 Pilots? Because 21 Pilots is just like the full range of indie pop music. And if you don't want indie pop, then why? No. You should always think of 21 Pilots. My top bands are like 21 Pilots, Imagine Dragons, Vance Joy, maybe some Olivia Rodrigo, maybe some Sabrina Carpenter, maybe some like a Dark Horse. Are you ready for what is that? Mariah Carey? Oh no, I'm gonna get canceled for that. Why can't I think of it? It's probably Katy Perry. Yes, not Mariah Carey. Curry? You like the curry? Oh, that's Indian. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen those like Christmas edits of, but they're an Indian accent? They're actually amazing. I listen to those songs for like the entirety of Christmas because, you know, ever since I moved to Puerto Rico, my friend group here has been amazing. They've broadened my horizon of jokes, meaningful impacts. I don't even know what that means, but I've just been loving life here in Puerto Rico. But I'm more of a cold type setting, you know? I like when there's a wind in your hair that is chilling you to the bone. I like it when it's, you know, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, because in Celsius you would be burning your booty off. But no, I always just liked cold and snow, because I grew up in Illinois, stayed there for about 7 years, and then my mom was like, I need to give my children a meaningful impact on their life. So then she took us around the United States of America. When we went around the United States, the four of us, my twin sisters, my sisters that are twins, my mom, and I. I was 7 at the time. My birthday is April 15th, and we went for my birthday, one of my best birthdays, because I don't know, my family has really been a godsend. Well, the only family I've experienced, so, you know, it's the best one I know. But I just love my family, and my mom, with the help of my grandpa, because my grandpa, shout out to him, he doesn't have a channel, so I don't know how I'd shout out to him, but he let us go to Universal for my 8th birthday. It was an amazing experience. We only went to Epic, I think it's called. They didn't have a lot of stuff they do now, but it was still amazing. I'm really sensitive to sugar though, and we went to this place called Voodoo Donuts there, and that was about one of the only places I remember in Universal, the food. You know, I'm a foodie guy. We had these Voodoo Donuts, and they are the most sugary donuts I've ever had in my entire life. I've been to Krispy Kreme. I've been to donut shops in Texas. You know, these extravagant places, but this is even more a level on top of that. It was very sugary. I don't know how to experience it besides sugar overload. And me being sensitive to sugar and all, I got sick, which is not the best experience when I'm at Universal Studios, one of the best park at the time. I don't know. I think I like Universal better than Disney. Disney does have a lot of the signature good ones, but recently, I don't know. But they're coming out with Spider-Man and Doomsday Avengers. I might be eating my words if I might be jinxing it, but I think they're going to be good movies, so they might be able to recover. I don't know. But yeah, so I went to Universal on my 8th birthday. I think Universal's way better than Disney. I did go to Disney for my 10th birthday, something like that. Went to like Epcot, you know, Animal Kingdom, Disney Land. Not. Wait, is it Disneyland? Disney World. Because, you know, just the Disneyland, that's in California. But no, oh. 1 second. So I just had to, you know, get the stuff out of the drain because we don't do dishwashing in this house for some reason. We never really did microwaving either because the microwaves in the microwave, the microwaves that are emitted from a microwave, it radiates off your food and slowly kills you. At least that's what my mom says, because, you know, my mom does her research. I just go off what she says because I believe my mom is always right. If y'all have a mom like that, let me know. Just gotta say mine's better. It's just proven fact by four sources. My sisters, me, and my brother. You know, just amazing parents. If y'all don't, I'm sorry. Oh, that's my sister right there. You know, I didn't want to. Oh, she's doing something. I didn't want to be bored while doing dishes. I might do this again because, like, for the views! No, this channel is just purely for my entertainment. If y'all think I'm great, then great. If y'all don't think I'm great, then you can go to a different channel. I'm not trying to force you into anything that you don't want. You know, I'm trying to shove something down your throat. But, you know, just having fun. Entertaining myself. Entertaining you. Touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline. Na, na, na. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I randomly sing sometimes because, you know, why not? But, you know, this is my personification of me when I'm tired. I don't want to do anything. I'm lazy. When I'm tired, at least. I'm not the most cheerful person when I'm tired. Especially not in the morning. Holy. If you catch me in the morning time, I haven't had my coffee yet. Because, you know, I'm an avid coffee drinker, just straight black. If you, because once you go black, you never go back. You know that saying? That's me with my coffee. Because caffeine and me have this strange thing, okay? So I can drink caffeine, you know, and coffee, you know? But in energy drinks, there's just something wrong, and it makes me feel bad. So I have to just drink coffee with no additives, no sugars, no nothing, because why make me feel bad when caffeine make me feel good. Strong argument, I know. But got a couple more dishes left. We can still talk. Yeah, but I love 21 Pilots. If you don't like 21 Pilots, you're not a teenager. If you do like 21 Pilots and you're not a teenager, well then you're still a kid at heart. And if you're not still a kid at heart and you're an adult, you just like their lyrics because something in their in their dark lyrics intrigues you. And intrigues me too. But you know, like the recent stuff, Drag Path, The Breach, bro, they've been so good, but like low-key they've kind of changed from what I'm used to, or when I first listened to them, because I like know every single song. Well, I can sing every single song, but not fully. But I'm not like I can name all of them off the top of my head. That's just like too much. I just really like 21 Pilots. If I could glaze them even more, I would say please sponsor me. But yeah, 21 Pilots was introduced by my brother, and I don't know. Whenever I listen to 21 Pilots, I always just feel connected to him, and I always just remember his great big bear hugs, watching him play Borderlands or Overwatch, or wait, no, I never watched, or just something like that. I remember one time I stole his phone and I played Dragon City. That was an eventful night. Okay, I can't remember going across the United States in a car, but I can remember playing Dragon City on my brother's phone when I'm like 5. I don't understand myself. Is anyone else bad with names, speaking of? Because I'm low-key really bad with names. I'd have to ask you 5 times, repeat them in my head 3 times, and still look at you like you're a stranger. Like, back in my old school, there's like 3 Sophias, and I'm like, why do you do this to me? Like, life just had it at me at that point. My old school being the one in Texas. Right now I'm in Puerto Rico, if y'all didn't know. Please watch my YouTube shorts. Oh. Almost dropped it. Almost dropped the ball. Okay. But yeah, there's just... when people share the same name, I get lost. Only if I make like an acronym, because like one of the girls here in Puerto Rico, she moved out. I just called her Mariah Carey, because you know, Mariah. And I correlated because how else am I supposed to remember names? Speaking of remembering, how am I supposed to remember another language if I don't even try? Good point, I can't. So I need to start trying to learn Spanish, because in Puerto Rico, Spanish is like... You come to Puerto Rico and you're like, yo, this is American territory, so everyone's going to speak English, right? Wrong. People do not speak a lot of English here, because they want to keep up their roots of Spanish. But when they say they want to keep up their roots, they're really saying their Spanish roots, even though their real roots is Taínos. I'm sorry if I botched that, because, you know, me American, me no accents. Americans blunt as can be. My question is, are there like really? Is American accent a real accent? Because I feel like American is just like being bland. Or maybe, because like I always love hearing British accents or hearing Australian accents or like the Aussies. Sorry, I just tried to do something. But you know, do other people, other countries get like, yo, your accent's so cool for being an American. I wish I had your accent. Do British people try to practice American? Like, how long did Tom Holland need to practice American accent to get it? Because, you know, he's British. British. Like, I just said that. Do British people, like, try to say stuff in an American way? Like, is there a specific word that they say? Wow, I'm just saying they, like it's a people group. Like, wow, I'm being mad offensive right now. But, is there a word that y'all try, like, y'all, oh my gosh, my Texan is coming out, that British people say to try to become more American? Well, of course you can get, like, shotgun, get my gun out, get my beer, get my truck, get my tractor. Whoa. I think my dishwasher's broken. Because we don't really use... Wow, I just completely went away from... On this channel is Random Thoughts. Yes, I completely went away... Oh gosh. Is this stuck? No, it's not. Completely went away from accents right there. I don't really use my... We don't really... Our house does not use a dishwasher as a dishwasher. We use it as a drying rack because that's why. Yeah. I always like leaving dishes for someone else to do, but I can't do that, and I've never done that, and that was just a random thought, and I was saying that because I didn't want to do these dishes anymore, because that's too much work and effort, and I just want to go to bed. If I'm mumbling there, I'm sorry, but you're never going to hear it again if YouTube subtitles does not pick it up. If I'm speaking monotone, I completely blame it on my energy right now. My energy output is at a negative. Well, no, if it was at a negative, then I'd be asleep right now. I'd say my energy output at about a 2, you know. Yeah. Don't run away from the Lord! You know, I was just thinking random memes. Also, my mind is constantly thinking of memes. And no, not the new brain rot. The old vines. Like, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? There you go. There you go. There you go. You know, that's what I think of. And most of the time, that's a good thing. I can make other people laugh. But if in a serious conversation, I think of a meme that correlates to the serious conversation, I want to laugh. And I'm just that guy that laughs at non-laughing things. Like... Sorry about that. I laugh at times that it's not supposed to. Like the teacher that everyone doesn't like says, "I'm leaving," and in a sad tone, it's just like, "I'm gonna miss y'all." Wait, is that inappropriate then? Because I feel like that would be the perfect time to just laugh on the teacher. I don't know. Or maybe I do know. I don't want to share, disclose important information with y'all. Y'all. No, I used to say you guys in Illinois. Not to hate on y'all, but like, y'all is just like the perfect way of saying it. You guys. Like, I think Texan is taking over. I mean, did you see that video with Holland and it said that Viking takeover of Texas or Texas takeover of Vikings? I don't know what it was, but that was really funny because, you know, they all got boots and stuff like that. I thought that was funny. You know, I always wanted boots. I got boots when I was like size 8.5, and now I'm size 10.5, and I haven't gotten boots. Like, no, not like working boots, but like cowboy boots, because I already have working boots because I work for Sin Relief, you know, all that jazz. If you didn't watch my shorts, and go take a look at my shorts. My shorts are delayed 3 minutes. Sorry, I just quoted my own shorts. That's how I know when it gets bad. It's already becoming bad. It's only day 2. Day 2 of YouTube. Social experiment, seeing if one guy and help of his family can become a billionaire. Why'd I do the Donald Trump? Yes. So this is my first ever long video, and I wanted to do this before my introduction video because of impatience. That's what it is. But I'm not really impatient. I just was bored, and I don't want to do dishes by myself. So talking to y'all is kind of therapeutic. Thank y'all for listening. I hope y'all have a blessed day. One thing before y'all go, another thing about me is I love history, okay? I haven't watched a history video in who knows how long because I've been listening to AI stories that are kind of like anime. You know, not necessarily AI slop, but somewhere in that category. But I haven't been listening to history videos, but I love hearing about the different orthodoxies, what? Theologies, mythologies, the social structures of different empires. I mainly just like the different empires of the world. Did you know that not the Roman Empire, the Vatican City, it used to be called the Maple States. You know, and I forgot what the actual thing is called, but they're the one that did the Crusades. They're the #1 size to growth comparison, and out of all the different empires in history. Please fact check me because I saw it off a YouTube video, and you know how YouTube videos are. If it's not about themselves, then I'd say that you need to fact check it, unless it's a TED Talk, and then you believe every word they say, because a TED Talk won't lie. Speaking of TED Talks, I I listen to TED Talks sometimes, but that's not the point. The main point is the guy on TED Talks, James Green, he is an author as well. And he is an amazing author. He's that one, he's the author of A Fault in Our Stars. That movie, if y'all seen that, it was an amazing movie about the, I can't spoil it because it's so good. It's like a romance. But he's the author of that movie. He also wrote Paper Towns. Paper Towns is one of my top books. You know, it's not, I don't know if it's on the list or not, of like my top 10, but it's definitely top 25. And that's saying something, because, you know, I got two bookshelves full of books. But yeah, James Green, check him out. He's a great author. He's also wrote Finding Alaska or something like that. Another romance mystery. It's kind of sad as well. I thought it was good, but be advised, if you are under 16, maybe 14, I want to advise him. I would advise something more like Earth Force, Wilder Lore. Wilder Lore, oh my gosh, that is an amazing book series by Amanda Foody. Please check her out. That is an amazing book series. I love it so much, because it's like this. It's like Harry Potter, but without the wand. So you have to tame a beast to get the powers, and only after like taming the beast and like mastering it, or like having you being the servant of the beast. Wait, no. Having you being the beast tamer, if that makes sense. Then you get the powers and you master it and you become like the bloody legend. Yeah, showing that. But I think that's a really cool book series, a really cool concept in my opinion. Earth Force is also very, very, very good. I watched it. No, I reread it like 3 times already. But above all, so those are kid friendly. If you're a kid and you want to beg your parents for something and you are a book reader, then I recommend Earth Force. And the first one's called Earth Force Rising, though I don't know, I feel like that should be like the second one. There's no like Batman Rising. Wait, no, Batman. What am I saying? But if you are above 16 and up, I recommend this book series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. And it is an amazing book series. I've read it. I'm reading through it for a first time. There's like 9 books in the series and growing. I'm on the 7th book. It is amazing. And my sister's drying dishes behind me. Yeah. Not talking because I talk too much and she doesn't know the book series I'm mentioning. But Dungeon Crawler Carl is an amazing book series. It's like this aliens planted humans on the earth, and they wait about 1 million years. Wait, no, not 1 million years. Like maybe 1 billion years, and bam, they decide to take over the world and turn the human race into an active TV show, and it's called The Crawl, you know. And the main character is Carl, Dungeon Crawler Carl. And it is so entertaining, though it is kind of young adult. So if you're above 14, If you are 15 and below, then I recommend staying away from it. I don't know, but at the rate these kids are watching some shady stuff, I might be put to like 13 in a few years, I don't know. But that's what I recommend. But yeah, so I'm a reader. I like reading, as the reader suggests. Yes, I know, mind-boggling. I am revolutionary to this world. I'm gonna go take a snap. Yes, I have Snapchat. I'm not sharing that because I would have 50 million of my subscribers already trying to reach out to me. But no, I'm just gonna go sleep because, you know, I'm on Atlantic time, I think. Wait, Pacific over there, Atlantic over here. Yeah, I'm on Atlantic time. Puerto Rico is on Atlantic time. And I need to wake up at 7 tomorrow. And that kind of sucks because I don't want to wake up at 7 tomorrow. The work site was not fun today. But if you want to do Sin Relief, that is a really fun organization, which you can do for a missionary trip. If you're a strong believer, if you're beginning to be a believer, if you want to revive believerness in Christ, then I recommend doing that. It's Sin Relief. You can plug in anywhere. This is not a sponsored ad. But yeah, the work site we're working on right now, it's really tight quarters, meaning that we can't really roll very well. We can't... it's just like a one track time. It's like a one job thing at a time. So first we did the roof, we did the patching, with 3 different materials, and then we just did the paint over it, so then the patching doesn't get corroded and eroded and shremoted by the condiments of the weather. I'm just mixing random words now, you get the idea, but that's what's happening. We're putting lipstick on the pig. Yes, now we're going to do what are we gonna do? We're gonna scrape tomorrow. We just did pressure washing from a pressure washer. Wow, it's amazing. We're gonna scrape all the concrete and all the paint, so then we can put a fresh layer of paint on there with a, you know, roller. You don't need the visual. But yeah, it's just gonna be a fun experience. I'm gonna need sleep. I'm gonna need rest. So I might just head there to my bed, so then I can come back and have a nice day tomorrow. What I hope is you all have a good night and sweet dreams and all that jazz.